Hello my friends, Buck Weezer here with Buck Small Engine DIY on YouTube. Welcome back to another video. We put the do into do it yourself, and I got a hankering to fix something. You want to fix something with me? So I'm out here at my project pile and wanted to see what our options are. Here's a Honda pressure washer. Probably just needs a little carburetor work. I got a couple of these edgers. They kind of bore me. There's another big pressure washer with a Honda engine on it. A couple of little things over there. There's a 48-inch wheel horse cutting deck, and I'm going to get back to renovating that, but not quite yet. You know what? I think I want to do? I think I want to take a look at this Husqvarna backpack blower. This was given to me a little while back. Don't know if it's going to run. I suspect we'll have to do some work. Now this had belonged to a rental company. There's the number. Don't bother calling them, they're not in business anymore. Well, let's see about getting this up on the workbench and see if we can get it running. Alright, well, let's take a look. So this is the Husqvarna 155 BT. It had belonged to Taylor Rental Company out in Delran, New Jersey. So if it belonged to a rental company, does that mean it was used and abused by customers that may have rented it? It still has fuel in it. I have no idea how long it sat. I'm sure I'm not going to use that fuel, and everything appears to be here, and I don't know, we might get lucky. Might turn out really nice. I think anytime you work on a two-stroke motor like this, the first thing you need to do is verify that it has compression, because if it doesn't have 100 pounds of compression, you're wasting your time. So we're going to start with that. We're going to pull the spark plug. I got this handy dandy little compression tester, and this was fellow YouTuber Warren Copeland turned me on to this set. Just a $25 set from Amazon, but it works pretty good, and he's got a great channel, by the way. It's worth looking at. He's got a lot of great small engine repair tips. So let me put you on a tripod. We'll pull this and spark plug, connect our compression tester, and see what we got as our first matter of evaluation. So a 19mm socket pulls out the spark plug, and then we got to find the hose that matches up with these threads. So it looks like it's going to be this guy. We'll just thread him in there. Connect our gauge. There's a gauge. And I'm just gonna pull the starter rope a bunch of times and see what kind of reading we get. I hope you can see that. All right, what do you say? 150 PSI. Guess what? This has plenty of compression. I think that'll be just fine. So that's our initial test, and with that information, I think it's fine for us to go ahead and, see if we can. This seems like it'll be worth it. I think next I'm going to see if it's got spark. I use this inline spark tester between the spark plug and spark plug wire. Connect it right there. And maybe it'll be dark enough. We'll be able to see if that flashes when I pull it. Now to do this, of course, you're going to make sure your coil's not grounded. It's got a stop switch up here on the handle. Make sure it's not in a stop position. All right, let's just see if this guy lights up when we yank it. Oh yeah. I guess there's nothing to fix on this guy. He started off for us. That is a real surprise. I thought this had been sitting for a good long time. Well, look, I don't know how long it sat. Looks like it's going to work, but I don't want to use I didn't even choke it. Open, close. Yeah, I didn't even choke it, and it started up for us. I am reluctant to use this. It's been sitting outside. There could be water in there. I'm going to put in some fresh fuel and we're going to give this a go, and might be a pretty easy job today. Here's a look at our air filter. That's disgusting, deteriorated. I got to get that out. It's also saturated. I don't know if that's oil, gas, you know, the gas mixture, or if that's water from sitting outside, but you got to get rid of him. Yeah, it might just be a matter of cleaning this guy up. I don't know. So I am pretty surprised that it did start for us, because I had not choked it at all. I hadn't pressed the primer bulb, which is down here, which I can now see is completely cracked. I'm going to take the carburetor off. I got to at least replace that primer bulb. We'll clean it out a little bit, and maybe that's all it will take. We can get it put back together and running again. Needs a little cleaning, some fresh gas. We'll be good to go. Well, I took the carb down, took it apart, cleaned it out. It's kind of a boring thing to watch, so I didn't really film it. Put in a new primer bulb that I had in my stash of stuff. And so now, putting it back together here, the last stages. I think this is correct. The gaskets seemed fine. The diaphragm for the pump seemed soft. And other than the bulb, I just cleaned it gently. And we're going to put it back together. See if we can get lucky. That's just going to have to be enough. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Alright, I don't have an air cleaner, so I don't have an air filter, so we'll just have to try it without it for a time. There's fuel there. Alright, good. Let's choke it. Let's see if it'll run. Take the choke off. That's odd. See, our filter is submerged, so that should be good. Do have fuel flow up to the carburetor, I could see that. One thing I'm thinking about is this appears to be a throttle lock, but I don't think it's working. Oops. That came off. That's just surprising because we had it going earlier. I'm going to try just a shot of starting fluid straight into the carburetor. Just a little bit. Alright, that's pretty nice actually. You know, I'm not sure, but it might be that I didn't have this button all the way, because it's down there, but it's not all the way. So it might be that our, I might not have had our, you know, we might have been grounding out the coil, so it wasn't all the way down. Alright, but that's good. So once we started it ran really nice. I was trying, there are no adjustment screws. There's no mixture screws on this thing. The only screw that I was trying to adjust is the low, is the idle control thing, but it didn't really do that much. But I think it's okay. I think it ran pretty good. Pull the trigger and it goes up nice and high. Got some leaves back here to clean out. But I think that's pretty good. I really think I scored pretty big on this free Husqvarna 155 BT black backpack blower. So I'm just going to buy the air filter that it needs, put that in there, and I'm going to polish it up a little bit. And I think it'll be good to go. What do you think? I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. It's turned out to be a fairly easy project. Probably not that exciting of a video, but if you got one of these, and maybe you were able to learn something. I hope so. Give me your comments and questions in the discussion below. I'm really pleased that you were able to join me for the video, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.